Good morning. How are you today? It's your buddy Uncle Bruce with the Stock Markets with Bruce. If you have found me on YouTube, congratulations and thank you. Welcome, one and all. What we do here is this balding, homeless Canadian, 67-year-old guy is going to try to calmly tell you what's going on in the market in plain English and attempt to explain to you why the markets are up and we really shouldn't feel comfortable about it. That's part of it. I try to explain in plain English what's going on with the markets and what's affecting the markets, and I also talk to a whole bunch of wonderful people here who make commentary, who are becoming option writers. This channel began to. Originally went live. I used to go live back in January of 2021. And at that time, it was all about GameStop, AMC, and all these other meme stocks that had me go public at that time to try to help many of you out there understand what was going on. And then as time went on, by about April, we began talking here very actively about writing options. Certainly by May and June of 2021, it really kicked in. And a number of viewers here began to write options on their GameStop shares and other shares and started to haul in premiums, money from option gamblers, tons of money. We did that. That was done here through these viewers through all of 2021, 22, and now 2023. Back in June of 2021, I began to produce live classes for students who wanted to enroll, created a website, started to put classes up on the website, and allowed people to purchase these classes anytime they wanted to and watch them as many times as they wanted, all about how options work. What are stock options? Why would I want to think about writing options on stock I've had for years and years and years? What is this new thing for me where I can bring money in from my assets that have just been sitting in an account, that I've just been putting some money into either through work or on my own. Some of you out there have been sitting on assets for 20 years and just bringing in dividend income and hoping that whoever's managing these monies for you is going to make you more money than you can make. And shockingly, a number of you figured out very quickly, hey, if I write options on stock or ETFs that I own, just taking Uncle Bruce's classes after the fourth, fifth class, I have a kind of a handle here on how I can write options on what I've got. Hey, I'm bringing in a ton of money here. This account of mine has been dormant, and I thought this 30, 40 grand I've had lying around was going to become my retirement. And after 10 years, it's just not delivering, even with record market moves in the Dow and the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 since all through Obama's administration and into the Trump years and now here. I'm not making any money. And then when the economy started to sputter and interest rates started to go up and inflation showed up, that was October of 2022, or 2021 actually. It was really important for people to bring money in from option writing. And this is why this channel is still on the air. I mean, how many other meme-based or meme-motivated people, that's why I started talking live, is because of all the meme craziness going on. How many are still on the air? Very few. There were at one time dozens and dozens of so-called experts of the market who were 25 to 30 years of age, 35 years of age, who had 10 and 20 years experience each, trying to tell you what the mother of all short squeeze upside stocks were going to be. And then there was me. And I'm still here, but I am not just talking meme stocks. I don't do that. This channel has become an option writer's paradise. And if you want to get into writing options, what you want to do is hang out here Monday to Friday for 2 hours, 1 hour pre-market and 1 hour into the market, because you are communicating here with other option writers pretty well. And a lot of these folks talk to each other and compare notes. And I don't know other channels. I don't know of any other YouTube channel that has live discussions regarding option writing during market hours on a YouTube channel. I actually don't know of another one. There are live channels that trade, and they have like traders, and you can talk to them, watch them mainly, and try to momentum traders. You can try to join the party there. Good luck with that. But even some of those channels have disappeared. Many of these entrepreneurs, individual guys who used to be real crazy traders on platforms on their cell phones, like on Robinhood and other platforms, were buying and selling fractional ownership of stock live on the internet, and were telling their viewers, here's what I'm doing, and people were following these guys. A lot of these guys have disappeared, and then of course we find out in the last 6-8 months quite a number of promotional type people out there were doing pump and dumps on the air live, and they were deep into stocks and then trying to convince you to buy the stock too. I don't trade, by the way. I don't do any trading. I'm a commentator. I give my opinion, and I'll throw in my 2 bits of advice. Here's what I do, or here's what you may want to consider doing. Here are some choices you have. Ultimately, though, you pull the trigger on what you want to do with your money. And if you grab the classes, there's 15 of them now. You grab the classes, you will learn how the option markets function, why they are there, why do stock options go down in value even when stocks go up in value. There's that one. How to buy a deep in the money call, and then write calls against that. Poor man covered call trading. Put cash secured put trades, some of that too. You want to learn about the option market? 15 classes are waiting for you. They're 1.5 to 2 hours long each. They were done in front of a live group of viewers. You'll notice that as I'm doing my thing in front of the whiteboard, Auntie Jen, my Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife, will interrupt me and say, "Got questions about what you're saying in this class?" And I'll answer questions right on the fly and keep right on going. So rather than being a studio production where it's all slick and pretty and I'm just giving you a message uninterrupted, I am in effect teaching a class in front of a live class that is reacting live to what I'm doing. You can now watch those classes and benefit from all that knowledge. A ton of the students who are in those classes are here. They are here all the time. I'm not sure if I can make this work. They're here all the time talking to each other and to you. If you want to join the party, you're more than welcome to do so. Thank you, everybody, for your support of this channel. Thanks for those of you who are hitting the thumbs up button already. Appreciate that. We try to get to 200 thumbs ups every show. And if you can find the thumbs up button right now, hit it immediately and get this thumbs up meter going. All right, market today, what's going on? One last thing I'll mention, by the way, we have a sale on right now. Speaking of classes, you can grab 5 classes for the price of 4. Normally classes are $150 each. You can get $750 worth of classes for $599. This sale has been on for a couple of weeks and it's ending real soon. Thank you to those of you who have taken me up on the offer. It's given you an opportunity to grab a bunch of these lessons and catch up. I know that a lot of you out there have been promising yourselves that, the next time he puts them on sale, I'm going to get those. Well, this is it. It's go time. You're going to buy them, or aren't you? You really want to understand, and you better understand the nuances of this market, including the philosophy of the market. The other thing I'm trying to tell you here is you want to learn how to write options. Let me tell you who you're writing options to. The options market is dominated by institutional investors. The options market is generally dominated by the huge pension funds, but ETFs and hedge funds. These are the folks who are playing derivatives, and that's what a contract is. An options contract is a futures contract. It's a derivative. These are all different terms for it. And you are up against some of the biggest derivative players, period, on the planet. And the good news, the really good news, is when you write an option and you buy an option, you're paying the same prices as the derivative players are paying. You're in the same bid-ask neighborhood. You're in the same market. And if you're a male or female, it makes no difference how much money you're going to make. Men don't make more money than women. As a matter of fact, I find that on this channel, the viewers of this channel, women, female viewers of this channel, make more money than the guys. Generally speaking, they make more money. Why? They're a little more patient. They're a little more determined. They're a little more focused, and they have a little more discipline. But this is life in general. Women are generally in charge of a lot of household finances. They make the tough decisions and then execute them. And it's all okay. Guys make a lot of money. Women make a lot of money here. It's fun. It's exciting. But it's a conservative way to add income to your portfolio. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme game plan here, where you may find that when you talk to someone you know, a friend of yours that's in the markets, or a relative of yours that's been in the markets for years and years, you mention to them that you're watching my channel and you start telling them that you're writing options, they will give you the look of horror. If they know anything about options, all they know is that, oh, it's risky, you could lose all your money. And or the other expression you're going to get is dead man walking. You're getting the zombie look, where they have no idea what you're talking about, and they don't want you to explain it to them. It's too complicated for them. They think it's way too above their ability to handle, and they're just not interested in getting into it. It's kind of like someone coming to you saying, hey, you want to be a Tupperware salesman and have Tupperware parties? The stare of blankness will go over your face, and you're dying to get away from that person. You want to become an insurance salesman? No, I don't want to do that. I get it. You get it. You understand it. And this is why this option market is very complicated. And out of all the option people out there, all the option investors and what have you, out of 100% of all the people who buy and sell contracts all the time, less than 10%, I would bet you less than 5% of the players of the option market are option writers. And that's what we are here. We are option writers. You sell a contract first for cash, and you buy it back later for less cash, and you keep the change. It's as simple as that. And all options eventually expire because they only have a contract date of life. You decide which one you want to write, when you want to write it, which one you want to write, and then you look to buy it back for less money. And the amount of money being made here on this channel for some of the viewers here has been stunning, has been surprising to a lot of viewers who thought, boy, if I could just make $1,000 a month writing options, that would be great. If I could just write some options and get $1,000 a month out of these, oh, that would make such a difference with my bills. A little extra cash flow in the house would be kind of nice. It's shocking how quickly that can happen, but how much more than that can come in. And folks who really thought that in the first 6 months they would just hope to get to that $1,000 level on average, that would be great. They're finding that in a couple of months they're already doing more than that. Within 6 months they're doing multiple times more than that. And all of a sudden, everything changes. It is stunning how quickly the dollars flow in, how more confident you become, how more comfortable you become with the fact that you're an option writer. You're the casino owner rather than the slot machine player. And you realize, I like being the house, and oh, I love it getting the money up front in cash instantly once I sell a contract. Oh, I like this. There's no settlement period to wait for. This is good stuff. And hey, any kind of a dip in the market is just a great thing. Any kind of a pop in the market gives me an opportunity to write calls at a higher premium, even nicer, and even more cash coming into your account. Those of you who have gone the furthest step down, where you used to be a worker for a company, or you had 2 jobs, you had 2 part-time jobs, or a full-time and a part-time job. The first thing you did is you got rid of that part-time job in the first 3 months of writing calls. That part-time job is out of your life. In some cases, some of you quit the full-time job and kept the part-time job just as a little income source. But over time, all jobs get knocked off because you cannot afford to work for anybody else when you can make the kind of money you're going to make writing options through this system here. And again, I am not talking about getting rich quick overnight and making $1 million in one trade. There is no such thing as that at all. Retail investors who write call options will write anywhere from one option to 1,000 options at a time, usually in the 50 to 100, 200 level once they get into it on a monthly basis. And they will make a nice income, a very nice income. And here's the best part. If you need to make $10,000 a month gross to pay for all your household bills after tax now, there's an easy path to be able to make $10,000 a month writing options. There really is. It's pretty straightforward. It becomes very evident to you in a very short period of time. And many of you who are watching here casually, you have no idea. But the reality is, between your home equity, your value of your IRAs, your 401ks, and your savings, you guys have more assets than you need at your disposal to become self-employed asset managers of your own portfolio and live off of your option premiums and haul in dividend premiums at the same time, and just now be self-employed looking after your own wealth. It's stunning how many out there have no idea. People are working their butts off, and they are working to death, literally dying to work to keep money coming in, because they think it's the only way they can survive. They have to give up everything they've got: their health, their sanity, their time off, children time, relative time. They're skipping doctor's appointments to stay in the office to keep the boss happy. It's ridiculous how many people give everything to organizations that give you virtually nothing back. They give you a paycheck and can dump you at any moment. People think they have security. You don't. You have got to believe in yourself and take control of your assets and make them work for you like you used to work when you were 18 to 20 years of age. You remember how much you could do back then? Remember how many hours you could work in a day during summertime? You work 60 hours a week and party all weekend and come right back to work Monday morning and make more money. Your money will work that hard for you if you allow it to do that. And this is why you've got to really become part of this community. Again, it's up to you. I can't force you to do it. You have to want it. And if you want it bad enough, you're going to investigate whether I'm full of air or not. Bottom line, though, is it's now 2 years and 3 months that I've been on the air every day, Monday to Friday during market hours, talking to you about how to write options and make money in this market. And I'm still here. There's a reason I'm still here. It's not because they like losing money and want to keep hanging out with this guy. That's not it. That's the wrong answer. They're making money. And in this market, if you can make money, you're doing really, really well. Folks, thank you for joining me today. We have an uptick in the market today, but remember, we had a downtick in the market yesterday. The Dow Jones yesterday, lost 228 points when it was all said and done. And we're only up 127 in the futures market right now. We're not even, we're still 100 points short of what we lost yesterday. So it's not a great day today. It's just a little dead cat bounce going on here today. Even a dead cat dropped from a high enough building will bounce when it hits the sidewalk. It's an old expression from the brokerage days. It's been around since the 1920s, the dead cat bounce scenario. And this is what we got. Yes, Meta, Facebook, is having a wonderful day this morning. Yes, yesterday, Microsoft had a wonderful day yesterday. Microsoft shares were up $25 odd a share, and everyone is happy at Microsoft. Isn't that sweet? $19.95 gain to $295. In the pre-market this morning, Microsoft is not up another $25. It was a one-day deal. It's down 23 cents this morning, and this is what has been happening in this market. Stocks have a good day, and then they get kind of, and they back off again, and they slowly slump back. And sometimes they slump back a little bit, and then they accelerate the slump back. Microsoft did have good earnings, but they also were denied the ability to take over Activision in the UK. This will filter into this market, and the clouds of uncertainty will build again. Meta has had a terrible year in the last year as far as the company itself. All kinds of disappointing results, all kinds of disappointing forecasts. all kinds of layoffs at Meta. More Meta layoffs are scheduled. The company is a shadow of its former self. It had been valued at over $1 trillion a year and a bit ago. It's now 536 billion. It's taken a 50% haircut on its actual market cap value. But for the 52 weeks, the last 52 weeks, the all-time high is 224. And the stock at the moment is higher than the 209 that we were at yesterday. So there's, the thinking, oh, wow, the stock's going to hit a new high here. Isn't this great? This is just a wonderful, wonderful thing. Is it? Is it really? I'm not so sure about that. Not quite sure if Meta is going to hit massive, much massive highs. It could. I mean, hey, we're not going to poo-poo it, but it's 237 in the pre-market. It is higher than the 52-week total. But let's just go back a little bit here. Let's go back to the all-time high, $369 a share. Okay, that is the all-time high, and that was set back in 2021, August the 2nd, roughly. August 16th, August 27th. That August range of 2021 is where Meta hit its all-time high. And we're nowhere near that. And this company has shrunk a lot since then as far as personnel being let go. You don't get bigger by getting smaller. You get bigger and more profitable by getting bigger and bringing in talent. They are letting talent go. So this is an anomaly. It's a one-off. And that's great. And Microsoft has laid off people too, and their costs are lower. GameStop has let people go, and they've had more profits coming in, first-time profit last quarter in several years. Yes, you can turn a profit if you cut your expenses. Absolutely correct. But that's a limited time offer. That only happens for a few quarters, and then the grind happens. And the grind is we don't have new products to sell. We don't have new ideas. We're now seen as an old-time type company that's run on momentum. We're not leaders anymore. We're followers. This is not good. You have to be on the cutting edge. And so money has to go into the business with personnel and talent and ideas and new products to have new products and new income sources. Because in this high-tech world in which we live, you can be on top today and you can be an old-fashioned high-tech company in like 2 years. You've got to stay on top of trends. We'll see how that works out. By the way, SoFi this morning, we're up 8 cents in the pre-market at $5.75 a share. Earnings are going to be released, their report coming out, I think, on Monday morning before the opening, I think, May 1. Saw an article this morning that was talking about this stock could be a bargain right now. Estimates are that the gross income coming in the front door will be 36% higher this first quarter than last year's first quarter. That is substantial growth from a bank. Remember, this is a fintech bank, SoFi. During all the turmoil that we've been watching with banks lately, all the regional banks and everything else, all the deposit withdrawals and all that drama out there, SoFi is growing its deposit base. They have a $2 million insurance policy on all deposits. They pay 4.2% interest on money that you have in your savings account. A real nice yield. They're attracting a lot of deposits, and they've diversified their business. They offer a ton of products now, from credit cards to loans and everything else. This stock, the question is on a lot of people's mind is, what kind of gross income is coming in? How many new members have they got? And are they now breaking even and making money? Have they reached that point of scale, economies of scale, where they now are turning money? Everything is a profit situation. That's the question on those are some of the questions on many of the investors' minds that already own the stock. What we're waiting on to find out is how many people are going to want to own the stock once they find out the metrics of these numbers next week. How many analysts in Wall Street are going to go, hey, you want to buy a bank that does make money and that is growing? How about this one? You can always buy JP Morgan. You can buy Goldman Sachs, and you can buy these multi-$100 stocks And they might go up 5 or 10% in a year on another good growth curve year. Yeah. Or how about this? Why don't you take 1/10 of your bank investments and throw it into this $575 stock and ride this little wave to like $50 or $100 over the next couple of years? How about that? Because Goldman Sachs isn't going from 300 something to 800 something, in a year. It's not going to happen. But this thing can certainly go from 575 to 25 to $50 in the next year or two. Why don't you put some of your dough into that? And that is what I'm waiting for, and that's what everyone on this channel is waiting for who are here regulars. We're regulars on this thing. We're awaiting the word from SoFi that we have turned the corner. We now are a profit center, and we're now going to compound profits from here out every month, every quarter, every year. That's what we're waiting for. I'm waiting for analysts to start predicting how much money per share this company can make in profits. That is the big one. And it will come where we will see some analysts dare to predict the next 5 years rather than just the next 5 quarters. There'll be some who will say 2024, they're going to make this much money. 2025, I think they're going to make this much money. 2026, I think they're going to make this much money. And if it's, say, a couple of bucks a share by 2026 and a 20 times earnings multiple, that's a $40 stock. 575 right now in the pre-market. We'll see how that goes. A lot of folks in this room are patiently waiting for me to yell at them and say, it's time to write options on SoFi. Haven't been able to say that yet. I'm hoping to soon, waiting it out, and we're all just ready to go. It's going to be so much fun around here when investors start to write options for dollars and dollars and dollars per contract on these SoFi shares. Boy, there will be people on this channel who are going to be writing call options every 3 months or so, where they bring in about $25,000 every 3 months by just writing 100 contracts at $250 a piece. They'll buy them back for 50 cents, 70 cents, and write another batch for $250 again, over and over and over again. And they will make a nice little living just off their SoFi at that level. But the long-term game plan, in my humble opinion, is when these shares reach the 30, 40, 50 range, people are going to be hauling in $4 and $5 per contract every couple of months. And they're going to be making themselves, $40,000, $50,000 every couple of months writing options on SoFi. There are people here on this channel watching now, who are watching this rerun, who have to give me a thumbs up, by the way, who are going to be hauling in $250,000 a year in option premiums, writing options against their SoFi shares. That is where they're headed. They know it. They just can't wait for it to happen. And it's going to happen, not overnight, but it's going to happen. And these premiums will continue to rise and rise along with the value of these shares, because this entity is going to grow out parabolically from here. So it's already doing it. It's going to just continue to do this. Anthony Noto, the CEO of this company, is buying stock with his own money, and you don't need any more evidence that this entity is going to be a winner, other than to know the CEO of this company has to file insider trading reports all the time because he's buying stock on the open market personally. That's all I have to say about it. That's all I really would have to really say about this company. That's how confident I am, because the CEO is putting his money on the table going, give me the stock. I'll buy it all up. I'll buy as much as I can, because I believe that Noto is sitting here going, every dollar I put into this stock today, in 5 years from now, will be at least 20 to 30 times more valuable. Every single dollar I put in will be that much more valuable. And that means millions going in today are hundreds of millions in value later. It's as simple as that. There's no fairy tale here. Okay, you want to make some money? Buy this stuff, put it away, and just wait it out. That's all you have to do. The rest of the market, 99% of the market does not know that story, or has not been given that story, has not been told about that story, has not been indicated from any wealth manager that information, and never will. The only time that people will find out that Noto bought up this paper like crazy with his own personal cash, every time he got a paycheck, he just put it in the stock, will be after the stock is $50 a share. That's when it is one of those wise tales. And that'll be down the road a few years where people will go, oh, well, I sure wish someone had told me this when he was doing it. I would have bought it too. Well, I am telling you. I'm the one telling you, but I'm not in front of 25,000 people right now. There's 168 of you here. Most of which of you who are here know this story already, and you're in the know. But the rest of the market is clueless as to what the upside of this company is going to be. Completely clueless. And they're being dominated by headlines that are ridiculous. End of the world headlines from all these other entities and vloggers and bloggers and rumor spreaders and shills. There are all kinds of ridiculous rumors going on out there that the end of the world is nigh, and it's not true. All right, well, that's SoFi. By the way, like I said, Monday we get the results. I think it's pre-market before the market opens. So stick around to come on over here, and we'll be on the air from Canada. We'll see what's going on with that. Can't wait. I'm excited for you guys. Oh my gosh, it's going to be great. We're going to have a green opening, I think. The question is, how long will it last? That is the really the question. We've got Rocket Lab up 6 cents. SoFi is up 8 cents. GameStop is up 14 cents. So we have some green arrows on some of these smaller stocks. Matterport is up 3. 23andMe is up 2 cents. We got a SmartRent up about 5. Over at Apple, we're up 138. Goldman Sachs up 244. Cisco's up 10 cents. Tesla continues to slip 128 on the downside to 152.47. We lost 692 yesterday. We're down to 152.47 here. Tesla could easily go down to the 140 level without any issues whatsoever. The question is, when do you buy it and get into it? And what I'd be doing is, if you have some loose, some dry powder available, one, you want to keep an eye on buying any calls you've written on Tesla back when the opportunity presents itself with a nice return, and roll into other contracts to bring in more money. But if you can or are thinking of moving into some more Tesla to write even more contracts, you want to look at perhaps some deep in the money calls and see if you can find any that will work under the 90-10 rule for you. Hard to do though, so you've got to keep an eye on those option chain pricings and just see what options are trading for in the 2024-2025 on Tesla. ARC Innovations is up 42 cents. Microsoft is down 2 cents to 295.35. Gained 19.95 yesterday. We've got Pfizer up 16 cents this morning after losing 70 cents yesterday. 38.79. Those $30 deep in the money calls. 28s, 32s. They should all be buys if you can get any of those. HPQ up 14 cents. Lost 30 yesterday. We're at 29.10. We got Google right now up 46 cents. Lost 16 yesterday. We're 46 this morning. Amazon is up 350 today at 108.50. I think earnings come out tonight. NVIDIA up 375 to 273, gained $7 yesterday. And Unity Software is up 53 today in the morning. Lost 72 cents yesterday. It's up 53 cents at the moment, 26.80. A lot of folks trying to write options on Unity because of the volatility of the stock. And there's no question there is volatility for sure on that one. All right, there you have it, kids. Fun here in this market. Let me take a look here at something else if I can get it to where. Here we go. First Republic Bank, which been dominating the press the last day or two. A little calmer this morning. We're at 575, up on about 6 cents a share on only 2.5 million pre-market. I think we may have had the worst of it come and go yesterday on this stock. Things have somewhat calmed down, especially on the crazy volatility and the volume. Things seem to be a little calmer at the moment. I would not be surprised if we hear news over the weekend that First Republic has secured some more financing, or they are going to make another. They're going to make another announcement on their viability or anything like that. They're not going out of business. They will not go broke. They're well funded, and I suspect that they can get more funding into the bank if necessary. I don't think they need any more funding right now, but it would be nice if they made an announcement that they attracted another $20-30 billion of cash or whatever, and that'll stabilize things. We'll wait it out. And we'll see what happens. All right, there you have it, everybody. Welcome to the Party Pals. We're opening in 25 minutes, and we're going to get ready to roll. Last night, the House of Congress managed to pass the debt ceiling legislative bill that was brought forward by Kevin McCarthy and the Republicans. They passed that bill by 2 votes. 275, 273, something like that. So they managed to pass the bill in the Congress. And this calls for something around $4.5 trillion of spending cuts. They call them savings. Savings. This is called cuts. And basically, this bill is in effect written in such a way that it will destroy, eliminate, and eviscerate all programs that have been passed by the previous Congress, the last 2 years, completely. They want to go back to nothing but oil and gas to power America. Forget about electric cars, forget about electrification of America, forget about solar farm benefits, forget about wind farm credits, we're going back to coal, and we're going back to oil and gas because America's great. We won the war in the Second World War, and we're going to keep on thinking the same way like we did in the 50s. There's talk about, we're going to create jobs and get America moving again. There are 10 million job openings right now, and there's a shortage of workers in the United States. Where isn't there a help wanted sign? So I don't know what they're thinking. This bill is dead on arrival at the Senate. They're not even going to take it up. And the White House is going, yeah, okay, you made your little point. Where do you want to cut? And of course, Republicans are going to say, it's your turn to come to us now with an acceptable amount of cuts for us to approve this spending measure. And the White House is going to go, we're busy right now. We have other things to worry about. You get back to us when you're serious. The bottom line is this. For stock market investors like you and all of the others out there who are unlike you, this is bad news for investors, good news for option writers. There is no stimulus coming into the stock market from the Congress of the United States, the government of the United States, anywhere anymore. Nothing new is coming in. So the only stimulus that is out there now is this continued stimulus through all the bills that were passed in the last 2 years. The modernization of America, the chip financing, the infrastructure financing, all of this stuff, made in America and all of that, that is going through, will continue on. It's already underway, will continue to happen. Bridges are being rebuilt, highways are being fixed, airports are being modernized, all the stuff Americans want, all the stuff Americans need, all the things that the American economy has got to have is already been approved in the first 2 years of the Biden presidency. And so McCarthy here is trying to reverse the whole first 2 years of the Biden presidency. And I have bad news for this guy. It ain't going to happen. And so now we go through the motions for another 3 months until at least July. And eventually there could be a deal struck that, well, in the future, we won't spend as much money like we did in the past. I mean, it is laughable. The rest of the world completely shakes its head at America in this case. Every single time when these debt ceiling things come up, America, it just comes off looking like a moron, just a moron of a country, because its politicians are absolute goofballs. And both sides are to blame. It happens every single time. And bankers around the world, investors around the world just kind of go, what is it with these guys? They have everything going for them. America has everything going for it. It has wonderful people. It has incredible geography. It has unbelievable resources. It has such smart people in business. It has such a history of justice and a place where any person can become a millionaire if they really want to. There's so many upsides. There's downsides and there's issues. It's not perfect. America isn't perfect, but boy, does it give a lot of people a shot at making something of themselves. And then they shoot themselves in the foot all the time. I mean, they just do this to themselves for no gain whatsoever. The United States does not become one entity to then become the leader of the world. It's decided that it's more practical to divide amongst itself and then try to run the world from there. It just doesn't work. The outside world doesn't fall for it. It looks at the U.S. and goes, "You guys have got to get your act together," and you can't do it at the moment. And it doesn't look like in the next 4 years it's going to get its act together either. So there you have it. This stock market will be limited to its upside because of this. The presidential campaign is just barely starting. A year from now, everything will be frozen. There will be nothing going on a year from now except political rallies. That's the only thing that's going to be covered by the media. The U.S. media is a cash cow when it comes to politics. And folks like Fox News and CNN and MSNBC and everybody else will have reporters following the lead candidates everywhere, and they will get all of this free entertainment, which is political free entertainment paid for by super PACs and all kinds of supporters. And the winners are the media outlets of the United States, and the consultants, all of the political advisors who make millions of dollars for every election cycle. These are the winners. The losers, the United States economy, the United States people in general, because they're basically being asked to vote for somebody who's trying to offer you more of your money back than the next guy. And it's not your money. It's I will go into debt more for you to give you and your interests what you want so the rest of America will pay for it. And that's divide and conquer is what's going on. And it will continue going forward. There will be an election in Canada probably in the next year and a half. While all this is going on, the entire campaign will last 31 to 36 days from beginning to end. That's what will happen in Canada. There's an election coming up in Alberta, where Jen and I are from, provincial election. That will happen about May the 9th or 10th. This is April 27th. It's going to happen in a little over 2.5, 3 weeks. There'll be an election in Alberta, and it's all over. That'll be that. And we just move on. There's the difference. America is always in an election cycle, and it's getting nothing accomplished. And that is the saddest part about it. We're at a time right now, so much needs to be done for the U.S. to make it greater than it is. But the structure is set up that it's almost impossible. Anyway, there you have it. So do not expect the markets to surge to new all-time record highs because America is going to lead the world economically. It's going to follow other regions of this planet. And Europe is not going to help a hell of a lot either, because Europe is in a real turmoil with the Ukraine thing. Countries are shifting out of Russian dependence. It is stunning to see how in the last year, Germany, let alone the rest of Europe, Germany has completely cut itself off from Russian dependence on all kinds of material, energy sources, electricity, coal, oil, natural gas. Germany has completely cut itself off the Russian side. Russia, the average Russian out there, unfortunately, many wonderful people who are Russians. There are many wonderful Russians, by the way. They have no idea what has happened to their economy long term. They have no idea that they've just entered the third world in a hurry. Their business partners now will be other dictator type countries only. And many of the democratic type countries are not going to deal with these guys. The punishment is going to be severe and for a long, long time after the current leadership is replaced. That could be another decade. It's going to be ugly. Germany, in the meantime, has gone through all kinds of turmoil. They've had to fire up the ability to import liquid natural gas. They have done in 6 months what it takes 5 years for Americans to do, what takes 10 years for Canadians to do, and that is to create import stations for liquid natural gas. It's incredible. Pipelines have been built to transport it. Storage facilities have been built to handle it. Unbelievable. Germany has completely transformed itself. France has done it quietly, although France has had all kinds of other lead issues out there to worry about. The UK is in complete turmoil with Brexit. It's being eaten alive economically by the European Union. Britain is helpless to stop the fallout from Brexit. This has only just begun. It's going to be another 5 years of absolute hell for Brits, the folks in the UK. The standard of living of almost everyone in the UK is going to be badly hit, and they have no idea. Many do not realize, or are just now beginning to figure it out, that they are in big trouble. And this Brexit vote was the dumbest thing the UK could have ever done to itself. Self-inflicted wounds that will now be a generation or longer of pain. It is absolutely pathetic to see what the Brits did to themselves. Again, divide and conquer is what's going on. I don't know where the winners are in Brexit. I don't see any winners in Brexit in the UK. Not a single group that was wanting out. I don't know where they win. I have no idea where they win. The population of the United Kingdom is rising in age, like it is in Canada, like it is in the United States and Japan, and Britain needs new blood to revitalize its economy, and it's not going to get it. They have cut themselves off from this. It is an absolute disaster. And 4 prime ministers later, or 3 prime ministers in 2 years, whatever the problem is, this is just a mess, which is a crying shame because the Brits are great. I love people in the UK. I love the UK, but it's a mess over there. And businesses who are thinking of expanding, building new factory plants and creating new products on them, the last place they're going to look is the UK. They are not going into the United Kingdom, because you want to move product that you manufacture in the UK into the EU. The paperwork, oh, good Lord, no. The tariffs and the duties. Britain has priced itself out of the market completely, and the fallout will continue. It is not good. There it is. Hey, everything's great. Don't worry about the upside. Those of you writing options, you're going to have a wonderful time. It's going to just keep coming in for you. You have to be selective in your option writes. You have to just keep an eye on stocks that you like writing options on, and don't go chasing hot rumors of the day, and stay focused on your mission, which is to bring income in from a portfolio you've been sitting on for quite some time. You might need to make a few adjustments to your portfolio so you can write options on stocks and deep in the money calls that will pay a payment to you. But folks, do not worry about the upside on what's going to happen here. It's going to be fun. Thank you all for joining me today. We've had thumbs ups come in already, 121 of them. I can't thank you enough for this momentum movement. We try to get to 200 every day, so hit the thumbs up button for us. If you're watching on the rerun, hit it right now as well. Add to this thumbs up count. We would appreciate it. It really makes a difference with YouTube. YouTube will promote channels where the participants of the channel engage with the host and promote it to others. And if you know of people who would benefit from writing options, send them a link to this show, send them a link to this channel. Let them know, hey, here's a guy you can hang out with every day for a couple hours. He'll tell you what's going on in Plain English, and you can learn how to write options through his classes. Hey, he's live. The professor is live. You can ask him questions. You can watch his classes and then ask him questions. He's on live every day. I mean, how good is that? Can you do that with every other YouTube channel you know of, where you could actually talk to the actual professor that has been teaching you the topic? I don't think so. There are outfits out there who are advertising on this channel. Before I start my show, you get a commercial almost every day, probably from other promoters out there, other financial experts out there who are trying to get you to become part of their investment program thingy, and you can't talk to them. They don't take an email from you. They're not going to respond to you. You buy our courses and shut the hell up. That's it. Well, here it's not quite that way. You can hang out with the prof and just ask me what you want to ask. Thank you. Here you go. Alex is saying, good morning, Uncle Bruce. I'm talking of sticking to the plan here. I'm aiming for 100 GameStop poor man covered calls, and 10,000 SoFi shares, holding a few former SPACs too right now. Anything else is a distraction. There you go, my friend. Extreme Edison, Putin's war changed the attitude about unity. Not a lurker anymore. Good morning, Uncle Bruce family. Let's go, go SoFi. Abe Vagoda money. I need to turn that Abe money into Julia Roberts money. That's right. You got to make Julia Roberts money writing options. Nice one, Nick. Says to Alex. Nick says to Alex, nice one. What else going on here? I'm looking forward to Monday for SoFi earnings. Everyone is. There's a neat looking avatar. I like that one, JR. JR came and saw me last week, and there we are. We were together. It's real. It's official. We saw each other. Fantastic. Alex, Nick, I've got a way to go yet, but that's the plan. I'm on my way. Fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. The other day, I did have another visitor in town who popped in to see me and Jen. My buddy here, Samuel. Here we go. We got together, had a great little bite to eat here at the Habitat. I think it was what's called Habit or Hobbit. Fantastic. Sam, it was a pleasure seeing Sam for a bite to eat. Jen and I had fun, and we enjoyed our chat. Here we go. Taibo Flow just bought my second batch of 4 for 5 classes. I'm learning a lot here. Thank you for those of you who are picking up these 4 for 5s and catching up on the classes that we've done already. This is your opportunity to make this move. If you do make this move here, the donation is made to my PayPal account. The link is down below. Send me an email once you pick up these. You make this donation. Send me an email. You can go first of all to the website and see all the classes here at stockmarkerswithbruce.ca, and then you send me an email here to where is this? Here it is, brucefarmer@hotmail.com, and let me know what 5 classes you'd like. Pick any of the 5 you want. It doesn't matter. My recommendation is if you haven't seen any of them, start at number 1. That's a good place to start. Number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then take the next batch and go from there. I don't think you're going to be bored with it. I think you're going to find it interesting. You'll be rewatching some of these classes a second time, a third time, just to kind of remind you a little more about what we talked about. There's a lot to absorb here. I'm trying to give you guys 40 years of experience in 15 1.5 hour to 2 hour sessions so far. There'll be more classes coming, by the way, but this is going to take a while yet. But we start at the basics and we go from there. You'll find that each class adds to the next, adds to the next, adds to the next, adds to the next. And many of you have indicated to me that these classes have made a difference to you and have helped you dramatically. Sam, there he is, Samuel, Uncle Bruce for President. How you doing there, buddy? He got the dog there. You gotta love it, man. We had fun the other day. It was great seeing each other and getting together. It's just fantastic. Thank you all so much for your support of this channel, whether you are a subscriber, whether you are a member at the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce level, or you're a Gold Bagel member, one of these guys right up here. Thank you, all of you, for being members of this channel. Thank you also for those of you who occasionally will pop up a notice on the channel here, letting me know how long you've been a member. You tell the world out there, I've been a member of this guy's channel for 20 months, 25 months, 18 months, 7 months. That is absolutely phenomenal when we see those come through. It just lets the world know at large that there's a following here that is growing, a dedicated group of followers who are writing options and making money in this market. Welcome to the party, pal, is all I can say. Thank you all for your support at whatever level you feel works for you. It's great for us. We love you, and we're glad you're all here with us today. Can't get any better than that. All right, we're up still on the markets here. Let's just take a look here as we go through these pre-markets. We are watching, what do we got here? Market data right now. The Dow up 126 in the pre-market. We've got S&P up 22 points. We've got NASDAQ up 135. at the moment. And we're down 18 cents on crude oil, 74.12. We lost over $2 yesterday. Here's an interesting headline here. First of all, Gap is going to lay off 1,800 employees as part of a restructuring. And thousands of people died on the job in 2021. These were the deadliest industries. My God, can you imagine? Thousands of people have died at their work. It's unbelievable to me how many people out there slave away to try to make a go of it, and they give everything they have, including some their lives, to try to make a lousy paycheck from work, but that really isn't worth it. AFL-CIO president says that every worker who died on the job represents another empty seat at the family's kitchen table. Boy, and it's dads, it's moms, it's uncles, it's grandmas, grandpas. It's really, really bad. Not good. Death on the job report has come out. Unbelievable that in the United States that this can happen at the number that it does. Very, very sad. In 2021, 5,190 U.S. workers were killed on the job. That's 100 a week, 20 a day, Monday to Friday. 20 people every day die on the job. That is scary, really scary and pathetic to see that kind of thing. Minorities are also very high on that number. Not good. The states with the highest fatality rates include Wyoming. Can you believe it? North Dakota, Montana. These are the deadliest states to work in. Gotta wonder what the heck that's all about. Agriculture, forestry, fishing and hunting, transportation and warehousing, mining, quarrying, and oil and gas extraction, construction, and wholesale trade are the worst for deaths. Unbelievable. Very sad. Very, very sad. Unbelievable. 120,000 workers have died of occupational diseases in the U.S. in 2021. Employers have reported 3.2 million work-related injuries or illnesses. Unbelievable, and that is widely underreported. Apparently, the AFL-CIO believes that number is more like 5.5 million to 8 million a year. This is just this is just the underbelly and just a slight indication of what has to be sacrificed by people to make a living. It's incredible. I cannot emphasize enough for some of you here who have figured out how to write options, and you're slowly getting into this, and you found that, Bruce, you've changed my life, because the first thing that I was able to do, my wife and I, we both quit these part-time jobs we had, and we only work our full-time jobs now. And since we're working from home, that is a massive change for us. We're working at home and we're writing options from home. This has been huge. We do see the day coming here where one of the two of us are going to quit our full-time jobs. We may actually make the move where both of us quit our full-time jobs and take part-time jobs first, and then quit those because this option program that we're doing is growing. We're reinvesting the dough into writing more contracts, growing our account and growing our income level, as we can see the future where we're not going to be working for anybody ever again. And I'll tell you, I would be so happy. I am so happy every time I hear this. Every time I hear this kind of news, it just gives me chills. I'm just loving it. I'm really excited for you guys. You do not have to worry about a recession. You don't have to worry about an economic pullback. You don't have to worry about high interest rates. You don't have to worry about inflation. You don't have to worry about a slowing U.S. economy. If you're able to write options as a full-timer, that means you are a mobile person. You are not chained to any desk anywhere ever again. Being an option writer means you have your account right here. Wherever you can take this device, anywhere on the planet, you're able to write your options and able to trade your account. I can't make it any simpler than that. There are viewers here who are now traveling extensively around the world, catching up on holidays that they've given up for 15, 20 years to kind of make a buck from their damn bosses. There are people here who are going to retire far more comfortably than they thought they were going to just a year or two ago. Prospects have changed for so many of you here. I am excited as all get up. Larry is excited. He's ringing the bells to tell us, Bruce, we're open for trading. We're up and running. Here we go. Welcome to the party, everybody. We're up and running now with this market for another day. Thursday, April the 27th, 2023. Welcome, everyone, to the party. DQ says, Bruce, I'm your 137 thumbs up, and there are 63 more coming your way today. You're going to hit 200 thumbs ups today. Thank you. If not more, I appreciate it. Thank you, Larry. Titus says, DQ, JR, the bells have rung. Thank you, Larry. We're running, and here we go. I see SoFi at 578, up a dime at this point in time. I've got the Dow, I think, up 91 points. We're up 23 on S&P and 110 on NASDAQ, kind of where we left off on the pre-market. Oil down 8 cents a barrel to 74.22. We've lost about $8 a barrel, $8 a barrel in the last week and a half, 2 weeks. So oil is definitely slumping and continuing to back off. First quarter GDP climbs a lackluster 1.1% as businesses retrench. And that's where we're talking about Gap laying off 1,800, UPS laying off 6,000, Meta, which is Facebook, laying off thousands of people, Apple cutting back hiring, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, they're all cutting back employees, thousands of them. The high-tech layoffs are over 150,000 by now. There are still 10 million job openings for Americans, however, many which are unfilled because skills aren't there. It's unbelievable. Willie, number 138, how you doing there, pal? Welcome to the show this morning. And thank you for hitting the thumbs up button for me. I really appreciate it. Drew has posted an announcement here. Thank you, Drew. I've been a member for 12 months. I'm a Gold Bagel member. Thanks, Uncle Bruce, for everything you continue to do. I've been here since the beginning, and I continue to learn something new every day. Good luck with the upcoming move. Thanks, Drew, so much, and appreciate you posting that banner. That is so impressive when those banners pop up. It really shows off to people on the outside looking in that viewers have been here this long as members of the channel. And to be a member of this channel doesn't cost $1.99. It's $9.99 a month for the basic level, $25 a month to be a Gold Bagel member. And Drew is a Gold Bagel member. He figures the $1 a day, $1.20 a day is worth it for his results. And I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, all of you who are members of this channel. You keep us on the air. We do not make money from YouTube. YouTube is paying us $250 a month to be here from advertising. It's nickels and dimes. It's absolute chump change, $8 a day. There's nothing coming in from YouTube. I don't have 25,000 people live at any one time here. We have a select group of diehard option writers who are here hanging out with each other. We're growing, but we're not parabolic like some of these pop channels, nothing like that. Thank you all. It's quality. I think we're offering quality for the money, and I think folks here are understanding that to make several $1,000s a month writing options is a piece of cake. It's easily done. You just got to start getting into it. You got to want it. Make an investment in yourself and get the return for the rest of your life. There you go. My board is green as a forest. Let's see if it holds. Bama Babe, thank you, Larry. Bobby Atkinson, are you on tomorrow, Uncle Bruce, or is that Trevor Day? I'm here tomorrow. I'm on tomorrow. Mr. Premium of the Option, I'm number 145, buddy. You're only 55 away now from 200 thumbs ups. Those thumbs ups are coming in, buddy, and I'm one of them. Thank you all so much. Here's Octavio. Make an announcement as well. Member for 23 months as a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member. Here's my green message. You're the GOAT, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, Octavio. Appreciate it so much. Again, all of you as members of this channel, it is so appreciated. You guys are great. Thank you very, very much. Can't ask for more than that. Keep those notifications coming in if you can, and let the world know how long you've been here. And let them know you're making money. It's as simple as that. That's why you're here. DQ, Uncle Bruce, it's time. What do you want to do with the rest of your life? What do you want to do with the rest of your life? Well, let me ask you, what do you guys want to do with the rest of your life? Are you happy working for some boss all the time? Are you happy being a 9 to 5er? Are you happy being told that you have to have a report in by tomorrow morning and you've only got, the rest of the day today to do 5 days of work? Are you happy finding that coworkers around you who are morons are getting promoted and you're not? Are you happy to be in an office where you've had 3 new managers in the last 5 years and each one is progressively worse and worse and worse and worse and doesn't care about you or your family or your future? Are you sick and tired of asking for holidays and not being allowed to have holidays? Are you sick and tired of that kind of crap? Well, maybe you want to do something else. Maybe you want to rock. Maybe you want to become self-employed. Maybe you want to take control of your life and make it work for you instead of somebody else. But then again, I could be wrong. Look, I'm just trying to do what I can here. I'm just a guy in a condo in Palm Desert, California, homeless at the moment. Heading back to Canada, back to the cold. Although they say it's 70, they tell me it's nice up there. I don't know if they're lying to me or not. Let's see what happens. What do you want to do for the rest of your life, kids? What? Anyway, there you go. JR, how many times is FRC going to be halted today? Karen, I asked Fidelity if they would lower the fees for option trades. They said no. They're currently 65 cents an option, which adds up if you have 10 or more. Nazareth, Uncle Bruce, that's too close. Zed, Uncle Bruce, those GameStop 20s June 80 contracts are green, baby. Bobby Atkinson, somebody needs a shave. DQ, that escalated quickly. Yes, so much fun, kids. Welcome to the party, everybody. Thank you so much for being part of this telecast with us today. Oh, we got Splair putting up in a notice here. Thanks, Splair. Been a member for 25 months, gold bagel level here. I started when SoFi was IPOE, but I've been here till the end because I make moolah the relaxed way. Way to go there, Splair. Welcome to the party, pal. And thank you so much for being part of this group of regulars. 148 thumbs ups are in here now. They keep coming. I love it. Thank you all so much. We only need 52 more for 200. And they come one after the other. SoFi 589 up 22 cents. How about them apples? We like that. Dow's up 140 points, it looks like. SP up 30 and NASDAQ up 122 now. Very interesting. Giddy up. We've got FRC down 1 penny today, so we're calm here. AI is up 18. Unity's up 62. We've got GameStop up 30 cents to $18.95. SoFi, $5.90 now, up 22 cents. Tesla up 59 cents, trying to rally. Not much there. ATIP is up a half a penny. Sextera down a half a penny. Bed Bath Beyond down to 12.5 cents. Say goodbye to BBY very soon. Apple up $2.15 a share. HPQ up 9. Google's up 162. Moderna's up 99 cents. Cisco's down 25, Pfizer's down 8 cents, IBM up 37, Microsoft is ahead by 356 to 298.93, ME up half a penny, Matterport down 3, Rocket Lab up 6.5, SmartRent up 8 cents, Spire down 1, Amazon up 324, Home Depot up 129, Netflix up $1.08, Vanik Semiconductors down 174, Adobe up 125, Goldman up $3.92, Boeing up $2.73, Facebook up $29.11 to $238.51. High of the morning, $240 so far today. $240.01 was the high trade. It's trading now at 28 times earnings, which is not cheap. Keep that in the back of your mind. AMC is up 3 cents. The preferreds are down 3 cents, so that's unchanged. Royal Caribbean up 61 cents. Carvana down 8. Robinhood up 8. BlackBerry down a half a penny. Over at Target, we're up 50 cents. JP Morgan up 89 cents. Costco up 192. Walmart up 30 cents. Disney's up 72 cents. And NVIDIA 255 higher. And American Airlines 44 cents to the good at $13.18 a share. Those are the early numbers. Is it a dead cat bounce? The Dow's only up 144. We lost 233 yesterday. We haven't had a bounce back yet. You'd think with all this good news, It's not happening. Dude, number 148, thumbs up. Matthew, I'm 47. Alex, SoFi is climbing. Yep, 589, 590. Jeff, 150 thumbs up. Good morning, Splair. Damn, I was looking at SoFi, turned my head and left suddenly. Uncle Bruce's face is directly in front of me in my huge flat screen. Oh, my God. JR, wow, my account is showing green for once. Splair, that was at least a clear message. Tiff, number 151. What is the BBBY price again before RC left the company? Yeah, what was that? Was that what did he get up to? Like $30 a share, something like that, and then they didn't want to do it his way. Moderna just took a $2 haircut in a hurry, says DQ. It just went zzz, there you go, down to 130 a share right now, down 11 cents at the moment. It did. It was sitting at 132.20, now 130.61. There we go. All kinds of fun. Funny how they go down a lot faster than they go up, isn't it? Isn't that funny how that works? Ha ha, funny, ha ha, or just funny. I don't know, something about that. We're up 163 on the Dow Jones. We're up 29 on S&P, 119 on NASDAQ. But the first quarter GDP was only up 1.1%. Matthew, Uncle Bruce, what do you think the Fed is going to do? A lot of tech earnings next week. They're not going to do anything. They're going to raise rates a quarter of a point. That's pretty well baked in. They're going to keep rates at that level for the rest of the year, and then maybe sometime next year they might begin, perhaps, maybe, drop rates a little bit at a time, like a quarter point, maybe every second meeting. Maybe not. Marcus, number 153, Bruce. Thank you, Marcus. Splair, what's going on today? Certainly I have to watch 3 stocks, Tilray, SoFi, and GameStop. You're busy. There's no doubt about that. You are a busy guy. Thank you again, those of you who have been sending out these notifications, how long you've been a member of this channel. It is much appreciated. 154 thumbs ups, 46 to go. We got 200 again today. Thank you again for coming through for me. It is appreciated. SoFi, 589 right now is where it's trading at, 589. The high of the day has been 591. So we're right up there, looking good on SoFi at the moment. Only 1.5 million traded, nothing crazy, but it is up. And earnings come out next week. So, hey, is there a little run today and a little run tomorrow getting into the pre-market Monday morning? We'll find out. We'll know soon enough. Giddy up, everybody. Should be fun. All right. Amazing. Dude is saying, I'm seeing contract shrinkage, Uncle Bruce. That's what I'm seeing here. Contract shrinkage. Absolutely. You're being rewarded now, you contract writers. You're noticing how these calls back off, even in up markets. They can shrink out. That's exactly it. Very good. 154.50 on Tesla, just a 74-cent gain is all we got. We're at 18.93 on GameStop, up 28 cents. SoFi, 588, 589 right now is where we're at there. Apple up 231, HPQ up 12, Google up 162. Moderna, though, 129.82 now. It's down 90 cents. Moderna falling even more from 132.20 just a few minutes ago to 129.82 all of a sudden. Something's going on. Something, I don't know what that is, but something's happening. Someone's dumping Moderna all of a sudden. Cisco down 26, Pfizer down 24, IBM down 7, Microsoft up 441 to 299.78. It's trying to get to 300. ME is down 4.5 cents. Matterport down 2.5. Rocket Lab up 5. SmartRent up 7.5. Spire down a penny. Amazon up $2. HD up 111. Netflix down now 191. Vanik down 269. Netflix this morning got up to 324. Now it's 319. $5 haircut, and we're dropping even more. So there's some slippage happening here and there in the markets. We're watching that closely, as we always do. Thank you, everybody. Splair, Uncle Bruce, have you seen my email? SoFi earnings are early on Monday. Yeah, they'll be out pre-market. No big deal. I'm happy to hear it. I'm happy that it's being done. I would rather SoFi be talked about before the opening than after the close. I'd rather they release before. That'll get a lot more press. I'm quite happy about that. Let's see. What else is happening here? We've got oil up 31 cents at 74.60. We've got NASDAQ up 107, which is 0.91 of a percentage point. S&P up 25 points, 0.63. Dow 125 gain, 0.38. That's all. It's a nothing burger in the big sense. Is this a dead cat bounce? We're 15 minutes into the market and we're only up 120 on the Dow. Are we going to go lower as the hour goes by here? How much momentum is there? FRC, First Republic, down 2 cents. It's quiet today, really quiet. The high and the low, 40-cent range, 593, 553. That's all it's been doing here. It's traded 10 million this morning, very quiet compared to yesterday. FRC down 2 cents a share. AI is unchanged at 1770. Unity up 31 to 2657. GameStop up 28 to 1894. SoFi back to 590 a share, up 22 cents. The high of the day has been, I believe, 591, and that's where we are right now on SoFi. 591 a share at the moment, at the high of the day for a second time. Very good. Let's see here. What else we got going on? Tesla's up just 39 cents, 154.14. We started red, got positive, and we're sitting here at 154.48. Just up 73 cents here. Nothing much on Tesla. ATIP, 28 cents. Nothing going on. Cyxtera, 28.6. Bed Bath Beyond, 11.6. Apple is up 213. HPQ up 11. Google up 167. Moderna down just 27 cents. Again, back to 130.45. Had a little sell-off there. See what's going on. Cisco down 24. Pfizer down 19. IBM down 13. All righty. Watching for buy and sell programs. Tomorrow, option expiry day should be active, as it usually is. Okay. Who cares? Says, I think Uncle Bruce is a little bit grumpy about the idea of returning his Tesla rental. Yeah, I really, I had to send that email yesterday, that message to my buddy saying the car will be at the airport's parking lot on Saturday. You can come and get it. I gotta leave the car. Oh, that's so depressing. Zed, Uncle Bruce, there is no rush to buy back these $20 GameStops, June, even though they just went green. Is there no rush here? No. Allow profits to keep coming your direction. DQ, who cares? They rent Teslas in Canada too, so everyone needs to buy some classes. You're right, DQ. We got to buy classes so he can keep renting those Teslas. Splair, for me, it's interesting that they give SoFi a complete week to settle after the earnings. Like they counted on the 3-second attention span from today's investors. JR, maybe SoFi over 6 today. It's getting close. Could it be 595 right now? How about that? Alex, dude, I was in the pool. Shrinkage. GameStop 1899. SoFi 594, 595. This is the high of the day range. 596 now. 2.7 million. SoFi up 28 cents. A nice little spark here. Nice little pop. Tesla up 136 to 155.11. Down 3 cents on FRC right now. Trust the process, says Touchgrass. BP, frustrating, wrote the SoFi 750s January 24th, suggested by Uncle Bruce a while ago, and now SoFi is going up. I don't have the powder to buy back yet. Might get taken out, but I'll try to buy back. Well, remember, you'd be taken out at $7.50, not at $5.50 or $6. So you're going to make money, and then you'll just buy them back. If you get taken out, just buy back right away and right again. And, if you had, say, 5,000 shares and you got taken out, but you can only buy 4,800 back, you'll buy 4,800, write 48 contracts, and then buy the other 200 shares with those premiums and write on those and just continue forward. Not to worry at all. Splair, at what stock price have you all written it? Splair wants to know, what stock price have you all written it on GameStop or what? Which one are you asking us about, buddy? We're up 169 right now on the Dow. We have Double D coming in with an announcement here. Thank you, Double D, for this green banner. Member for 22 months. Gold bagel level here. I need more deep in the money calls. Rock and roll, buddy. Thank you so much for posting that along with Splair, Octavio, and Drew. That is the fourth one we've had today announcing how long you've been a member of this channel. 22 months, Gold Bagel member. Thank you, Double D. That is beautiful stuff. And that is the backbone of this channel. These are the folks. These are the people that bring this channel to the rest of you who are not members. Please become a member. Join this gang and let me know how you're doing. Talk to me. Fantastic. We have 156 thumbs ups. We need 44 more to hit 200. Thank you, everybody. The Dow is trying to do a run here, up 174 right now. 28-point gain on S&P, 110 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ does not seem to want to go higher at the moment. Still only 0.93 of a percentage point. Can't break the 1 percentage point level at the moment. The Dow is up 0.53, S&P up 0.72 right at this point in time. That is the deal here on this market, kids. Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you all here. We'll see how this all plays out. Barron says that Comcast tops expectations. Peacock subscribers are rising, but so are its losses. Very, very interesting news there. 159 thumbs up. Some more have just come in here. 41 to go. Thanks, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, 596 on SoFi. 595, 596. Trying to get to $6 right here, right now on your SoFi shares. 160 thumbs ups are in the house. Spicy Android number 158. Thank you, guys. Beautiful. BP, yes. Buy back SoFi and right again, Uncle Bruce. Bingo. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Splair, when I write a 750 and the stock's at 7, for example, then I'm still gaining. That's true. That's true. You're still gaining. Come on, SoFi, you can do it, says JR. Let's do it. Let's break $6 here. 596, 597 now on your SoFi as we are sneaking up to the $6 level here ever so stealthily. 598 is the high print so far. We have touched 598 now on SoFi. We're just about to hit $6, kids. Giddy up. 604 on FRC. First Republic up 35 cents. 604. AI down is up 3. Unity up 53. GameStop up 34 to 18.99. SoFi 596.97, up 31 cents a share. 155.14 on Tesla, up 140. Alex, JR, I'm watching the bid ask. Might get some popcorn here. This is kind of fun. Right on, kids. Welcome to the party and enjoy the ride. We want SoFi to take off because there are going to be thousands of options written out of this channel into that options market and a gazillion dollars heading into viewers' accounts not too long from now. Manager FRC has been halted, Bruce. It's halted on an up move. 35 cents right now. Tiff, FRC is halted for those who play the drinking game. JR might want to add a Coke and some Raisinets too. This could be quite a wait. Splair, buzzer. SoFi, let's go. Please go to 620 so that we can drop back to 605 and stay there. Odin's Pumpkin waiting until after earnings to write on SoFi. Oh, at least 604 on FRC. SoFi 596, 597 right now, up 30 cents. FRC is halted, but SoFi isn't. SoFi is going higher all by itself. FRC right now last at 604, halted so far at the moment with a 35-cent gain. We have an imbalance of buy orders on FRC. 13 million traded so far. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff there. All right. The Dow's up 198 points right now. We're at 597.98 on SoFi. We've got a Dow up 200. We've got S&P up 28. We got NASDAQ up 113. Credit savage. Wait, FRC has been halted on a 6% gain? Why? Probably because there's nothing for sale at 605 to 620 to 630. They're trying to allow some sellers some time to come in. On the other hand, buyers are probably piling in at 601, trying to get in as well. Interesting to see how this is going to play out. That's halt number one. Any bets? Asks JR. That's number one halt. SoFi 596.97 right now. This is where we're at, kids. An interesting session so far this morning. Welcome one and all to the channel. Thank you, Moon Shadow, member for 25 months. We got the green bagel here, gold bagel member. Thank you, Moon Shadow, for being part of this family. I know a number of you here are viewers are members. You don't comment very often. It's all good. A lot of folks here love to just lurk along and follow the show, and you're all welcome here. Fantastic, Moonshadow. Thank you for letting us know. 25 months a member of this channel. That says something right there. Thank you so much for that. 221 gain on the Dow, I think. 32 on S&P and 127 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ finally up 1%, 1.07. The Dow up 0.70 right now. All righty. 604 on FRC, waiting for FRC to reopen on the session. Credit Savage, those 200 SoFi $7 calls for next Friday are looking juicy. Alex, Credit Savage, money. Nick, FRC down 50% yesterday, and now everybody wants to buy it. Laugh out loud. That's how it works. Credit Savage, I know lots of folks here that bought a few $7 option calls for next Friday too. They're going to do Money Dance on Monday. We'll find out. Boy, I sure wish you had more time on these, but they're cheap. I know what you're doing. 596, 597 on SoFi. J-Boy, that's me. I'm the lurker member. Rock and roll, man. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for letting us know with these beautiful green banners how long you've been members of this channel. It really is impressive. Oh, here comes Wing Commander. Look at that. I've been a member for 22 months, gold Beta level. 22 and counting. I am very grateful to you, Uncle Bruce, for everything you do and keeping us honest. FRC. Cough. Rock and roll, buddy. 604, halted on FRC. Thank you, Wing Commander, for 22 months of membership already. It's incredible how time flies. 1909 on your GameStop, kids. We're up 44 cents this morning on GameStop. SoFi 597.98 now. We're at the high of the day again on SoFi. 598 on SoFi. People are getting the message that the earnings are coming on Monday. Might be a good idea to buy up some SoFi ahead of earnings. Interesting to watch. Waiting for FRC to come back on. We're up 234 on the Dow Jones right now. We're at 598 on SoFi, the high of the day right here, right now, on about 5 million volume. We've got a 238 gain on the Dow, highest level of the day, 33 point gain on S&P, and 115 on NASDAQ. Giddy up, everybody. 598 on your SoFi. Rock and roll. And thank you for these banners of how long you've been members, guys. This is great. Absolutely great. JR says the super shorters are holding SoFi down. They're going to get crushed. Don't worry about those guys. They'll be buyers later at much higher prices. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. If that's truly happening, they're in trouble. What can I say? $5.99 and $6 a share now on your SoFi. We just printed $6 on SoFi officially. It has gone through, and there you have it. Starting to hit the $6 offer right there. How about that? A 33% gain today. 5.7% gain on your SoFi. Thank you very much. FRC is back, up 86 cents. 6.55 on FRC, going higher. How about that? The Credit Savage, I bought back my $10 AI. I bought back my 10 AI 12 and a halves. I sold them for $5.75, just bought them back for $1. Nice job on those. I would imagine those are 22 and a halves and not 12 and a halves. Is that maybe more accurate? But whatever, you're doing great. Alex, we broke 602. I see now 602 on your SoFi, the high of the day now. Giddy up. Now looking to sell some 10s for August and try to get 3, says Credit Savage. Interesting. 1768 is the stock. FRC 655, up 86 cents here on 15.5 million. Very, very interesting. Sorry, I was talking about FRC, says Credit Savage. That's what I was talking about. Manager, for a change, my Netflix short is looking good, and SoFi is up huge, 112 grand. That's right, manager. It's going to make you a multi-millionaire of this SoFi. You don't want to sell a single share ever. 601 on SoFi. We're going higher, and it's looking nice. Very good today. 602, high of the day right now on SoFi, and you ain't seen nothing yet, kids. Nothing. You've seen nothing yet. Very interesting. Up 207 on the Dow, 30 on S&P, 110 on NASDAQ, oil up 15 cents. Giddy up, everybody. Having fun. Yes, indeed. Credit average. Maybe we'll sell 7.5s and we'll try to ask for 5 if I can go to August. I want more money now, and I don't blame you. 655 on the stock right now. So options are rising, giving some of you opportunities to write higher price contracts for more cash in your pocket. AI up 3, Unity up 28, GameStop at 1901 up 36, SoFi 602 up 35 cents. Tesla's only up 36 cents. SoFi is doing better than Tesla. How about that? 602 stock versus a 154 stock. What does that tell you? That's kind of interesting. There's money coming into SoFi. That's what that tells me. Very interesting. Yes, indeed. Very interesting. And pending home sales fall 5.2% in March. Headline coming through. Pending home sales down 5.2%. We have slowdowns in certain areas of this economy that are impossible to ignore. There you go. Okay. 2-year Treasury yield pops above 4% after the U.S. GDP report weekly jobless claims. That's what's coming out. The news is coming out. 604 on SoFi. Another couple of pennies, a 36-cent gain here. 604 now on SoFi, 37 cents higher. High today already, 605. I now see 606. Do I hear 606? How about 607? Can I do that? Giddy up, SoFi. We're moving here. We got a nice little day going here on SoFi already. On 5.8, probably 6 million shares. 606, the high today right now on your SoFi. We're going higher, and that's what we're talking about, kids. Beautiful stuff. Every time SoFi goes up a penny, I think this channel is $10,000 richer. I think there's 1 million shares of SoFi hanging around here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's 1 million shares of SoFi around here. 609 right now. Every time it goes up a penny, this channel is at least $10,000 richer. And today, 42-cent gain right now. $420,000 gain. At least. Way to go, everybody. Splayer, 7% gain on my fresh Tilray stock after buying back a call with a 15% $10 loss. I think I can write later. I better call to take more cash into my pocket. Well done, sir. Matthew, I'm thinking about selling calls in Apple. It has a PE of 28. Earnings next Thursday. Samsung did their earnings last night. Profits dropped 90%. What are your thoughts, Uncle Bruce? Well, if you're going to write a call on Apple, make it an out-of-the-money call. Go down the road several months. Take the biggest premium you can get to give you the insurance you deserve. That's the way I do it. Bama, SoFi fly. 606, 608 on SoFi. High of the day now is registering. Hang on, see if I can get this to fire up here. Here it is. High of the day, 609. Trading at 608 on your SoFi, kids. Splayer, I'm writing on these little stocks is not always easy. Manager, Uncle Bruce, you're going to give us a signal to write the options on SoFi after earnings, right? No, you're going way higher than this. This is a nothing burger. 608 is nothing. You guys are going way higher than this. Boy, I wasn't expecting this today. Well, get ready, people. Get ready. 609 right now on SoFi. We're going for a 610 print here. Can we hit 610? We might just be doing it any moment here, kids. Your SoFi is going higher. And remember, movement brings in buyers. Momentum brings in more momentum players. And all of a sudden, you run out of stock. 610 right here. You run out of selling, and it gaps. And next thing you know, you don't go up in pennies. You go up in dimes, nickels and dimes higher. The acceleration kicks in. We've seen this before. You should know this. Giddy up, folks. Tesla up 107. SoFi up 43 cents. SoFi's outperforming Tesla today on a percentage basis. No question about it. It is absolutely firing on all cylinders. GameStop 1902 up 37 cents. Unity up 52. AI up 21. FRC up $1. 670 a share on FRC. We got the Dow up 228 right now. 609, 610 on SoFi right there. High today, 611 on SoFi. High of 11, 611 already. Over 6.7, going for 7 million volume on SoFi now. It's picking up volume. It's getting fast, trading heavier. Yay! I love it. Splayer Manager, just wait for the peak. Who knows? We'll really reach it directly on Monday. Stock's already running different than the other items, in my opinion. It's got a long way to go yet to be topped out. 611 last trade. We're at the high of the day here, 611. We're going to run through this. I think this is going higher. I just don't think it's going to go lower. I'm just thinking higher it could do. Maybe 650 today. Wouldn't that be great? Maybe $7 tomorrow, $7.25 tomorrow. Monday, $8.50, $9. Tuesday, $9.75, $10. Wednesday, $11.50. Something wrong with it? Is anybody upset? I don't think so. Look, every time this thing rises a penny, another simpleton gets a plate of spicy wings, says Beach Boy. Welcome, Beach Boy, to the party. Giddy up, everybody. 611 on the SoFi now, up 44 cents as we are moving up again. Nice. 207 gain on the Dow. FRC now 656, up 87 cents. AI up 18, Unity up 52, GameStop up 36, SoFi up 44 to 612, new high 612, 44-cent gain on SoFi. And at Tesla, 154.50, up 75 cents. ATIP up 0.2 of a penny. Cyxtera up 0.4. Bed Bath Beyond is up to 11.9 cents, and that's all. Apple up 186, HPQ up 19 cents, Google up 239. Moderna down 9 cents at 130.64. Cisco down 44. Pfizer down 10. IBM is up a nickel. Microsoft up $557 to $300.94. Microsoft $300.94, up a high of $301.40. SoFi still a little follow through from yesterday. Elsewhere, let's take a look here. We've got Amazon up 243, Home Depot up 340, Netflix down 140, Vanik down 369, Adobe is up 233, Goldman up 448, Boeing up 395, Meta holding a $30 gain to 239.40. We've got Target up 43 cents, JP Morgan up 147, Costco up 323, Walmart up 44, Disney up 119, Nvidia down 249, and American Airlines up 49 cents, 13.24. The Dow now holding a 200-point gain at the moment. The winner today, SoFi, 611 a share, up 44 cents. Giddy up, SoFi. We are only starting the party. First Republic Bank is up 63 cents to 632 after being halted here, going higher this morning. AI up 19, Unity up 55, GameStop up 40 to 1905, SoFi 610, Tesla up $1.10, and Jen. Auntie Jen is here. How are you today? How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm hanging in. A little phlegmy, but I'm hanging in there.
That's what happens when you go outside.
It's what it is.
You go outside and you get phlegmy. And I think it's just the trees, but there's a very small, white, fluffy pollen that in Calgary we know much larger that come
poplar
from
trees.
The poplar trees.
Yeah.
And I don't think they have poplars down here, but it's something like that. So you get these little white guys.
Indeed.
And it just gets in there, clogs. Yeah.
JR says, Beach Boy, can I just have regular wings? Spicy makes me cough. Nick DeMorier, why didn't I buy more SoFi under 6? I guess I'll just have to wipe my tears with those fistfuls of stocks I have lying around. Anyone remembers the other earnings the week before? We were always mostly dropping. This time it's only consolidating, mostly rarely a true dip that was hurting. Matthew, I'm going to wait and see what the Fed does next week. Apple responds very well to their decision. Drew, go SoFi, go, says Drew. Beach Boy JR, question is, do you trust me? JR, Beach Boy, a manager. FRC halted again. Bruce, it's at 632, halted again. Larry Titus, good morning, Jen.
Good morning, Larry. Who is suspended?
FRC, it's halted the second time. It's got active all of a sudden. Splayer Nick, I will have to buy more SoFi as well soon. Hopefully catching near $8 during the end of May with my first paycheck. Then the end of June, both Poor My Cover Call classes will follow. Alex, good morning to Jen. Splayer, good morning, Jen. John Anderson, good morning, Jen. Who cares? E-Trade won't show the option chain on FRC. Mandu number 5, good morning. Auntie Jen. Hey, everybody.
Is Flint Creek on today?
I haven't heard from Flint Creek, but Flint Creek could well be watching us from the shadows. FRC, what a mess. Halt City, says Matthew. Beach Boy, bought back my FRC cash secured puts at a loss about 5 minutes before it halted. Next time there's a fad, just pinch me, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen, please. Please, just pinch me. Wake me up from the craziness.
Wake me up.
I do the best I can with these people. I try so hard. Oh, it's not easy. Oh, look at that SoFi, 612. It's going higher where everyone else is pulling back a little bit here. 612, the high of the day on SoFi of 45 cents. I figure there's at least 1 million shares of SoFi on this channel, at least 1 million.
Probably.
Every time it goes up a penny, my viewers are $10,000 richer. Today, 45 cents.
Nice.
My viewers are at least $450,000 richer today, at least.
Isn't that something?
Isn't that something? Isn't that great? That's what I'm thinking. Flint Creek, I'm here. Hello, Flint Creek. BP, it's weird hoping a stock will not fly too much before I can buy the covered callback. Payday can't come soon enough. Credit Savage, guess who's been buying SoFi under $6 like it was his job? This guy! Flint Creek, I'm feeling a little better. Gave it to my kid, and I've given it to my kid. JR, poor Flint is missing all the fun. BW, Auntie Jen, do you have a dedicated bag to pack all the frozen In-N-Out burgers you're going to pack back with you to satisfy your cravings back in Calgary that Timmy's won't satisfy?
Well, you wouldn't be surprised, but you might be surprised the number of In-N-Out burgers that go on the plane to go home.
That's true. That's true. Alex Credit Savage. Me too. I've been buying this stuff. Oh, yes. We'll have to say goodbye to In-N-Out, but we can say hi to Pete's Burgers.
Yes.
And we can say hi to Nick's Steakhouse when we get back to Calgary. We do miss Nick's. Pretty good place there. Good food.
Good Alberta beef.
Good Alberta beef. That's right. U.S. pending home sales move lower for the first time since November. Yes, so the party is over on the housing market. It's over. Yes, indeed. Let's see. JR, Flint Creek Soap Company. Oops, sorry, didn't read the screen before posting. Credit Savage, my $207 SoFi calls have already made me more than $600. My average is 9 cents and a smidge. Yeah, he's bought 200 calls at 9 cents each.
He's a credit savage.
He's a savage.
He's
a savage. Hopefully there'll be even more profits. Debbie Bonner is here. Hi, Debbie. Maybe a stupid question. What is the special maintenance requirement of 70% noted when you go to buy more SoFi from Schwab? I'm wondering.
That's a platform question.
That's a platform question, but I'm wondering if that has to do with short sellers out there. I'm not 110% sure on what that means for that brokerage firm. I don't know.
Someone else with Schwab. Tell her.
Nick's Motel has a steakhouse. Fancy? No. Nick, good morning. Now I want In-N-Out. It's 7 a.m. Too early for a burger? Never too early for a burger.
Just imagine that you haven't gone to bed yet. And it's
you're still awake from last night. Yeah, that's all. You're still awake from last night.
Speaking of, our company is awake, so I'm going to go.
The company is up in a boot. They're oop in a boot at 7:13 in the morning.
We've slowly brought them onto our time schedule.
We've taken these kids to our time schedule.
Because we were all in bed by 9 o'clock last night.
We were all in bed by 9. Oh my God.
It's perversive, it's invasive, and before you know it, 8 o'clock comes, you start yawning.
8 o'clock at night, you yawn, and 8 in the morning, you're wide awake. Oh my gosh. They need to go home so they can start sleeping in again. All right. There you are. All right. Thank you, everybody, for saying hi to Auntie Jen. Oh, man. Matthew, once I start making real money, I'm taking a vacation. Credit Service, all I want for Xmas is SoFi to hit $9 next week for a bit so I can sell those covered calls for $40,000. Right, Diff? Nick, not if you're still awake and drunk. It's then you can have the burger. And Credit Savage, is that too much to ask? $40,000? Spirit, that's the right spirit. Beach Boy, the hand. It's the hand. BW Jen Jr. is not a young lady anymore. Sucks getting old. Tiff, the Credit Savage, I bought 3 $7 strike SoFi calls for 10 cents each. I'm with you on this. Flint Creek, thanks for the concern, Auntie Jen. BW, naps are next for Jen Jr. Now the next thing are naps, afternoon naps. We're up 223 on the Dow Jones. We've got a 36-point gain on S&P, 142 gain on NASDAQ. That's what we have happening so far. Thank you all for being here today. We're up 88 cents on the FRC again to 657. We've got AI up 17. We have Unity up 55. GameStop is at 18.94, up 30 cents. SoFi 617, up 50 cents, 618 now, higher again. So SoFi is hitting new highs. 618, the new high just set a moment ago. Tesla 155.45, up $1.70. We really hit 620, I believe, this player. I think we hit 620 here. We're close and we're gaining. Looking good. 51 cent gain. 619 showing now on my computer. 619 at the moment on SoFi, up 52 cents. It's at least $500,000 in gains for my viewers today, at least so far. Giddy up, everybody. Getting richer. Why not? Splair seems that my local hippie shop sells great crystal balls for fortune telling. How about that? Matthew, laugh out loud. Low volume on SoFi. Very interesting how that is working. SoFi volume right now, 9.5 million, maybe near 10, or is it 12 million? Maybe 12.2 million on SoFi is what we got right now. The high today, 619, and we're right there, 618, 619, right now on SoFi. Giddy up. 260-point gain on the Dow. That's the high of the day. That is trying to erase yesterday's 233 loss. We finally lost, got it back. Now see if it gains at all. We're just getting yesterday's losses out of the way. Is there more upside for that? Credit Savage, I don't have the time to play since I'm working today, but I just sold 5 FRC 7.5s for August, and I got 270. It's all house money since I bought at 19 the first day it tanked, and I made back that money. Take me out, believe me. Take me out. Way to go, Credit Savage. Taking it. 634 last trade, up 65 cents on FRC. Looks like we're trading again, as best as I can tell. 249 gain on the Dow right now. GameStop $19. SoFi 16.15 right now. 616 on SoFi. 156 on Tesla, up 225. Manager, if it is weird, it was showing me a loss of 666 on Netflix. Weird on the Netflix. Right now, Netflix is showing pricing of, what have I got on it? Down 10 cents, $3.21 a share. Low today, $3.17. It's been $4 lower already on Netflix. We started with a gain, and now we're just barely hanging on to break even, and the selling has been coming in on Netflix lately. All right, Home Depot's up $3.70. Amazon up $3.59. Aspire's up 1.9 cents. SmartRent up 5.5. Rocket Lab is up 6. Matterport down 3.5. ME down 8.5. Microsoft up $6 to 301. IBM up 32 cents. Pfizer down 11. Cisco down 30 at the moment. Moderna is up 24 cents. Google up $3. HPQ up 30 cents. Apple up 254. And we've got Tesla up 215 right now. SoFi 616 a share, up 49.50 cents a share right now. GameStop is up 29 cents at 18.94. Unity up 55. AI up 7. FRC 636 up 67 cents. And Dow Jones up 233. Cardin Savage is saying, Tiff, I know. We were talking about that. I bought at 50 and I bought 50 at 07 and 50 at 08. JR, should I sub or just watch stocks today? How about doing both? Drew, CYXT up 11%. We got Financial Mischief. I bought 10 SoFi, June 23, $7 calls on a whim yesterday. I paid 19 cents for these. Not a lot, but I wanted a few to hold through earnings. I'm up 47% right now. Credit Savage covered calls. So easy a caveman can do them. How about that, everybody? Congratulations all. And let's see how this party plays out. 235 gain on the Dow. 640 on FRC now, a little higher. GameStop 18.95 and SoFi 615 right now. The volume on SoFi showing 13 million at the moment. And we are not even an hour into the day yet. That's the story. All righty. Whoo-wee, lots going on here. Thank you for 178 thumbs ups, everybody. Thank you to folks like Beach Boy, member for 25 months. The banner is up from Beach Boy. What Wing said, 22 and counting. I'm very grateful to you, Uncle Bruce, for everything you do. Thank you, Beach Boy. Thank you, Wing Commander. 22 months, 25 months. Moon Shadow, 25 months, a member of this channel. Double D, 22 months. Splair, 25 months. Octavio, 23 months. Drew, I'm just a kid, 12 months, a member of this channel. Thank you all so much for these notifications, these beautiful green banners that come across here every time you do that. It's free to do it. You can do it for nothing if you want. Let the world know how long you've been a member of this channel, how long you've been following us. I'm loving this. Fantastic, everybody. Beach Boy, nice liquidity on SoFi options. Giddy up when the stock pops over $10. Yes, indeed. Splair, has anyone sent me that meme already to Uncle Bruce? Tiff, the Credit Savage, right? Sorry, I'm so tired today. My brain behaves like I'm drunk, says Tiff. Manager, oh my God, I'm up 160 grand on my SoFi. I've never seen this kind of gain on SoFi in a while. Credit Savage, Tiff, that's because you're drunk, laugh out loud, and you're going to be more drunk if SoFi hits 9 next week. 617 on your SoFi now, climbing back to the high of the day of 619. Very interesting day here today. Give me 50 cents a day for 10 days in a row, and I'm a happy guy. We'll take this to $11-something a share. You guys can start writing 12 and $13 and $14 calls and start hauling in dollars, multi-dollars into your accounts. That'd be just fine right around here. Bringing in a couple of $1 million in option premiums. That would be kind of nice around this channel. Don't mind that. Tiff, the credit service, I wish, man, I wish. Splair, I recommend an extra nap in that case. BP Manager 160, you must have some dough. Rolo, Uncle Bruce, odds of SoFi pulls the unexpected and earnings per share of a penny. What do you think? Wouldn't that be great, Tiff? But maybe I'm still dreaming after all. What can I say, everybody? Thank you all so much for being here and hanging around and following us. Thank you guys very much. Thanks to those of you taking advantage of the 5-for-4 deal. Getting 5 classes for the price of 4. Thank you for those of you who have stepped up to get those. Topping up your share, your class ownership. I appreciate it. Keeps us on the air for sure. Thank you, everybody. 179 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. 179. We need 21 more thumbs ups to make it to 200. All I can say about SoFi going higher, thumbs ups, new memberships, existing members, class buying, neat. That's all I can say is neat. The Knights of Knee will make it all go better. Thank you all very much for being part of this crazy channel and enjoying the emojis we have going here. Thumbs ups everywhere. Thank you so much. And here go the stocks. Higher they go. You gotta love that. These emojis are fun to use the emojis. Neat emojis left and right. Larry Titus, the big E, they're all here. Here come the knee emojis. There they go. Neat. Larry Titus, neat. Chat, chart. Alex, neat. No dull moments here. Karen, neat. Swear, Uncle Bruce, is it possible that SoFi attracts more media next week and then we fly even higher? Yes, it's possible. Aurora, neat. Swear. Or would the chance of that scenario be less than 10%? I don't know. It could happen. Manager, dollars, Dean, neat, Splair, neat, volcanoes, neat, John Anderson, neat. The knee attack is underway. It's out of control on stock markets with Bruce. Too much fun. Kids are not being bored around here today. We love it when stocks go up. We love it when they go down. We love it when they do anything. We just make money all the time. Bama, babe, neat. I'm here, Bruce. I'm part of this. We're at 6:15 on FRC, up still 46 cents. JJ, check your email, Uncle Bruce. Check your email. See what I can do here. Writing cover calls, so easy. A caveman can do it. I love it. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I love the sight of that. Fantastic writing options. Even a caveman can do it. You gotta love it. Thank you all. I'm not sure if I can. Can I copy this message here? Let's see. Maybe I can save this and pop this up for you. That'd be great if I could do that. Let's see. Fabulous, guys. Thank you for joining me today, everybody from around the world, all of you. I'm glad that you're all here today. And let's see if this works. I don't know if I can get it or not here. Is this going to work? Maybe. Let's take a look. Yep, here we go, kids. Here's a message from your friends at the Discord channel. On the Discord page. Here you go. Writing cover call. So easy a caveman can do it. There you go, kids. All of you cavemen out there bringing in revenue from your contracts and from your shares and your covered calls. Way to go. You bring in enough money from your call options, you can go on a ship like this for a holiday anytime you want. And you head to the back of that ship, and why don't you hang out at this pool? Take your phone with you and keep your eye on your options trades. Why don't you trade from here? Or how about going for a bite to eat on this ship and write your contracts from this setting? Take a look at the sea, grab the option internet package, head to Marseille and grab a cruise ship and go for a cruise in the Mediterranean. Why don't you go visit Puerto Rico, head over here. And enjoy yourself right there. Option writing, so easy, even a caveman can do it. How about going on the Queen Mary 2 and walking through the lobby here? Maybe go for dinner at the restaurant. What level would you like? The lower level? The second level? The third level? Where would you like to eat dinner today, Mr. and Mrs. Jones? How about visiting Berlin on a little trip to Europe? If you're going to make money anyway, why don't you go to Genoa in Italy, and why don't you check that place out? You're into that. How about this cruise ship here, the MSC Poesia? Nice little ship there, not too bad. Go in the pool and hang out a little while and catch some rays and do some swimming. And here's the Queen Mary too. Why don't you go on one of those deck chairs here across the Atlantic and do it the old-fashioned slow-mo way? Nothing wrong with that. That's always a good time. Come on down here to Palm Desert and hang out here for a little while and be amongst the palm trees and sitting in that hot tub and the pool there and do what Jen and I do. Grab the Tesla, go for a little spin. Go check out the valley and have some fun. Why not do that? Yep, so easy. Even a caveman can write options. Folks, become part of the party and enjoy the good times. Thank you all so much for all of you. Thank you. Credit Savage, neat, Mr. Premium, neat, Credit Savage. Those cover calls I sold on FRC are making me money already. I'm already making money. 622 down up 53 cents, but they've backed off. We're down 4 cents on AI, by the way. The Dow's still up 213. Unity up 44. GameStop at 1887, up 22. SoFi 614 holding a big gain here. Tesla up 203. Credit Savage. To be fair, we're mostly idiotic, those who tune in, Richard, neat. Credit Savage. So a caveman is fitting a splayer. Now we need another meme with only caveman and a proof that we'll do it right. That fort looks gorgeous. Samuel, Caveman Gang, D.A. Truda, neat. Thank you all so much, and thank you to Credit Savage. I've been a member for 20 months. Love you guys and gals, even on terrible days. We are so positive around here. Thank you so much for announcing how long you've been members of this channel using those big green banners. Thank you all. You just head for the $ and you'll find an opportunity there to pop one of those banners up every once in a while. And thank you all for letting me know and the world know how long you've been members of this channel with the greatest YouTubers out there. Let's do this cruise and write it off, says Samuel. Richard, call writing cave apes. That's what we are. Call writing cave apes is so easy. Caveman can do it. You gotta love it, dear. Absolutely, Matthew. I was thinking of going to Key West. Not a bad idea. Writing cover call so easy. A caveman can do it. Giddy up, kids. Giddy on up. Love it. I just love it. Thank you all for being here and hanging out with us. Giddy up right there. What a day and what a life. People's lives are being transformed through this channel. No question about it. Option writers are changing their lives. Why not become part of this? Bagel addicted cave apes with a teacher. Simple as that. There you go. Your instructor is here, everybody. Welcome all to the party. Thank you all for being part of this channel, letting me know how long you've been a member, firing those thumbs ups to us. 180 are now in here. 180 thumbs ups have arrived. We need 20 more to make it to 200 today. Thank you all so much for being a part of this channel and helping us out every single day. You guys come through for me with these thumbs ups. I cannot thank you enough. For the number of people who are here versus how many thumbs ups we get, it's really phenomenal. It is a fantastic ratio. All I can say is go, Rugman, go. Way to go, everybody. 611 right now, SoFi. High of the day, 619. We've had a good run. We may get another one. Do not be surprised. We have a little pullback and then another surge. Watch out, everybody. Do not get in the way of this stock. The earnings come out Monday morning, and this is Thursday. It's already moving. Things are happening here. Let's go. Bagel addicted cave apes with a teacher. How about that? Yeah, baby. Let's make it happen. 1890 on a GameStop, up 25 cents. Not recovering very much here. Tesla 155.50. Not recovering very much here. Up 185. These two are still under pressure. Contracts will continue to slip, and that's good news for option writers. First Republic Bank 634, up 65 cents. Trying to hold a gain, but it's fractional. It's like a 10% move. But this stock has come down from a high level in the last week or two or more beyond that. So we are way down here right now. Interesting how that is working. Option writers, just keep writing and writing and writing. Roll down and write more. Take the money. They're handing it to you. Take the money. Alrighty, 610, 611 on SoFi. Up 180 on Tesla. We're negative on AI again. AI down 4 cents. Unity up 45 at the moment. That's where we're at right now, everybody. Thank you all for being here. 182 thumbs ups. Love this. 18 away from 200 this morning. Beautiful stuff, everybody. Love it. Neat is all I can say to that. Folks, that is our show today. Fun times again. I appreciate so much you all being here with me. The thumbs ups coming in, membership renewals, notification of how long you've been members. Guys are the best. If you're going to get any of those 5 for 4 class packages, you let me know which classes would you like. And we'll get you set up. Okay, everybody. Thank you all for everything. Any one of you will need a one-on-one, you let me know with an email, and we'll get you set up for a one-on-one as soon as we can. And there you have it. This is our last show for Thursday. We'll be on tomorrow again for our last live show from Palm Desert, California this year. Make sure to join us. Thank you all so much. Splair, thank you for the knee emojis. There you go. Alex, $8 January 2025 GameStop calls. 1040 bid right now. That's a good deal. That's right. That is well within the 10% rule. Wow, that is a good price. Splair, honestly, my favorite cave is the one from Lord of the Rings where Gimli's dwarf family was once living. So hopefully Uncle Bruce will catch some LOTR views on in New Zealand. Right on. Splair, thank you for the emojis. Richard, thanks, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, John Anderson. Neat. Splair, thanks to you all for a lovely show. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Manager, Discord. That's where we're heading here. That's where we head after Bruce goes off the air, over to Discord. 243 is the gain on the Dow now. FRC up 54 cents. AI down 9. Unity up 45. GameStop 1896 up 31. SoFi 610 up 43 cents. Tesla up 179. 155.54. Alex, great show today. Thanks, Uncle Bruce, and everybody. Larry Titus, have a good one, folks. making money in this market, everybody. Keep it going and keep the drive alive. Thank you all so much for your support of this old YouTuber. 187 thumbs ups, 13 to go, 188, 12 to go. Give me 12 more thumbs ups if you can find them, everybody. Put us over 200 ASAP. We thank you so very much for the 188 that we have already. Keep them coming on. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. SoFi 610. Let's go, SoFi. We'll see you later, everybody. Bye for now.